Eurovision fam, it's Alesia Michelle. I am recording this video in a way that I have never recorded a video before in my life. As you see, I've got a background and everything, but like everybody's on Zoom right now. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like try and record this video via Zoom. So first, like I need to do like a little check-in. How are y'all feeling? This is crazy. Like I actually had to leave like my house because I was like, okay, I'm getting like a little bit stir crazy. I need some human interaction. So I'm definitely gonna be setting up a live very soon to talk to you. That's why I have my channel in the first place, because I wanna talk to y'all. I mean, that's really what it's about. But today I'm really excited because I'm doing a ranking video. Yes, I'm starting to do a ranking video, and I do my ranking videos regionally first because I kind of feel like it helps me get a little bit more comfortable sort of figuring out if I'm actually going to be doing, you know, like a top 10. Honestly, this year, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really do a top 10. I think I talked about this before, but I felt like there were tons of songs that I just sort of feel like the same about, and like putting one over the other just feels slightly unfair. So it's like tricky. I'm in like a weird space. I don't know. Do you agree with me? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree with me? Talk to me in the comments below. I just think that this year was a very interesting year music-wise because I did just feel like there were a lot of songs in buckets as opposed to like, you know, really standing out for me as a whole. That didn't mean that we didn't have any quality though, and that's why we're getting into this ranking. So today I'm gonna be ranking the Balkan Peninsula countries. I've done this before, so let me just give the rundown of all the countries that I have to choose from. And I'm only gonna be giving my top 3, okay? My top 3. So that's Albania, it's Bulgaria, Croatia, Greece, North Macedonia, Romania, Serbia, and Slovenia. And we would have had Montenegro, but they did not participate this year. So Montenegro is not in the running. Let me do this ranking. I'm gonna start off with my number 3, which is Romania. Yes, I am selecting Romania as my number 3. I think Roxanne had really some great songs to choose from. I don't know if Alcohol You was the winner. But I also don't know if Cherry Red would have been the winner. But I do think that, you know, Romania was looking at a potential top 10 finish this year. So many of you just really, really loved Alcohol You. I think the way that they could have potentially executed it on stage, I mean, look, we know Romania can stage. All right, that's not something that they struggle with. I think the staging was gonna be great. I think Roxanne would have been able to deliver this flawlessly on stage. I'm so happy with the revamp that Romania did. I think this was one of the best revamps this year. We needed a crescendo. We needed the song to just take us sonically somewhere as opposed to just visually, which Romania would have done. I think Romania definitely would have resurrected themselves from, you know, the doldrums of the semifinals. They would have been back in the final this year, hands down. And Roxanne, I mean, she's gonna be back next year, right? She's gonna be back next year. So like, we get to see what they do next year, which I'm hoping will be something to deliver. And Roxanne is my number 3. Now my number 2, and this is where I say I have countries that I feel sort of the same about. So it's kind of complicated. So for my number 2, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that my number 2 country from the Balkan Peninsula is actually Albania. I'm gonna say that I had a hard time with this because I wanted to be able to feature Greece. I really did, but like, I'm not really listening to the song that much. I listened to Romania's a little bit more than Greece. But also, I really don't listen to Romania's that much either. Like, I probably listened to Greece's, actually, in the beginning, I would say, before all of this went down, I probably listened to Greece more than I listened to Romania. But now that we are in this season, I've recently been listening more to Romania than Greece. And I think I originally thought that I was gonna have Greece as my number 2. But I just lately have not been like listening and jamming to that song. So I'm kind of like, okay, I can't really feature it. I just can't really feature it at this point and be like authentically true to myself. Even though I think had we been preparing to go to Rotterdam, the Netherlands, I think that Greece probably would have stayed in my top 3. So I just spent a whole bunch of time talking about a song that isn't even my number 2. But my number 2 is Albania. Yeah, my number 2 is Albania. I think I've always liked the song. I always thought that the song was good. And I really would have preferred them not to translate it. I just think Albanian sounds so beautiful, and it feels like a mythic language. As silly as that might sound, I don't know. It does. There's something about it that sounds like kind of mythical, and it just pulls me in. And I really like this song, and I think Albania would have delivered just a really thoughtful performance. And when I think about thoughtful performances that maybe surprise folks, I think about Czech Republic 2016, where it was just something about that song being delivered on stage, you know, it not being too much, it being like just right and just kind of playing the right note. And yeah, Albania is my number 2. I guess I can't say anything else about it. No, Albania is definitely my number 2 from the Balkan Peninsula. And now we gotta get ready for my number 1. My number 1, I don't think will be that surprising if you've seen any of my other videos, but my number 1 is Bulgaria. Bulgaria, y'all done did it again to me. I'm so appreciative. I believe that you will do it again next year. I really believe that you will do it again next year for Eurovision. Bulgaria just gave us something really thoughtful. I mean, I get the comparisons, the Billie Eilish comparisons, but, you know, I also feel like they're doing it in a way where it's well executed, it's thoughtful, and just kind of like the dreamy, like Disney aspect of this dark song. I mean, how inventive and like cool can you be? I mean, just kind of having like this dark pop feel, but then this like whimsy kind of note and melody throughout the entire track. I mean, Bulgaria, y'all did it, and you're my number 1, and that's my ranking. Do you agree with me? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree with me? Talk to me in the comments below. This is a conversation. You know it. I am so excited. You gotta like, you gotta subscribe, because I got more content coming for ya. Bye.